Alright, so here is day 2 and 4, if you will. It's gonna be an upper body focused. Like I did mention in the first video, is that this workout will evolve as we progress through the spring. Obviously legs will too, but you'll probably see more in this one. So what you will need is water bottles or jugs of water if you do not have weights or if you do not have a cord like this. I'm gonna show both examples as we move through the workout, so you can choose what you have available from your home. All right, so let's just get cracking. Obviously, I assume you've done your dynamic warm-up, you've done the run prep series and agility before you do this. All right, so your body's warm and you're ready to get cracking. So we're gonna start out here with a push-up to an A. All right, so hands are gonna be right underneath your shoulders, hips are square. You're gonna lower your chest down to the ground, and you're gonna come back up. And as you go up, that hand comes straight back. So here too, guys, we're looking at that core stability, if you will. All right, and we also get to activate that upper back and lats just a little bit. With that, we're gonna go into pendulums. Okay, water jugs to start. I'll show. Solid stance, shoulders back and down, core is tight. Just slow and controlled. All right, here we're looking for neutral spine, so you want to look ahead, and we're looking for range of motion in your shoulders. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, you can take this into a single leg, and you're going to feel it so much more in your core right from the get-go. You're also going to feel that more through your legs. All right, that was with the jug. If you do have a cable, right, the same goes. Now palms facing forward, shoulders back and down, all right? Just slow and controlled. Okay, so that's your number one, just back and forth between those two. Then we move on to the lat pull overs. Again, if you have weights, that's awesome too. You're gonna lay down on your back, shoulders are back and down. Start with your feet on the ground. Here, you're gonna bring those jugs back or the weights overhead, elbows are in, and then bring them down like you're gonna do a chest or a chest press, if you will, with your elbows in. If you want to advance this drill, you can also straighten your legs out and do the same. If you have cables, you can use them, hook them up to a table or whatever. Same exact thing goes here. Just make sure that the band is solid, right? And then you go here. The further away from the table you are, the harder it's gonna be, right? Because you have more tension. Again, you can straighten those legs and do the same thing, and you're gonna feel a lot more through that core. Partner with that is triceps pulse push-ups. Again, hands are underneath the shoulders. This one, to engage those triceps, elbows gotta be touching your rib cage. Here, you're just gonna move an inch up and above and below your shoulders, okay? So, right here, you're gonna lower down, just till about here, and you're just gonna pulse. Focus on pushing through the palm of your hand, both thumb and pinky side. And you're just gonna hammer out 20 of those. Again, back and forth between those two. I know it says 3 times in your workout. If you want to, obviously you can go 4 times through each to get that extra little pump. We're on to the next one, which is gonna be inverted row. One way of doing it is to set up 2 chairs and put a stick, hockey stick for example, across. Just make sure it's a sturdy stick. Shoulders here, guys, back and down. Get a good grip. Engage that whole body, engage your core, squeeze your glutes. All right, and you basically have pulses here. Now, the main purpose is to engage your upper back, which you will do with that hockey stick on chairs. All right, if you have a sturdy table, I would recommend to do that so you can go through the full range of motion. So what you can do, you can use the table, make sure it's a solid table. All right, hands comes here. Here, set those shoulders back and down, engage the full body, and then you hammer them out here. You see the difference here? is that you get that full range of motion in that movement, right? So that's obviously ideal, but small range of motion also works great. That's our main upper body workout. We're gonna hit up with some shoulder prep in the post main, if you will. The first one is a Plank YTA. I would recommend this one on your knees actually, so you can fully engage and focus on the prehab stuff on the shoulder. Knees a little bit wider than your hips, toes together, shoulders are set. You're gonna do a Y, lead with your thumb. Then you're gonna do a T, palm is down, and then you gotta do an A, lead with your pinky. Same thing obviously other side, Y, T, and A. Just a quick review from the side, shoulders set, Y, T, and A. Obviously you can also do this one on your feet to make it a little bit more challenging. The last exercise is a side plank rotation. What we're looking for here is to set that shoulder back and down so it's solid in the socket. Elbow is right underneath your shoulder, hips comes up. Pretend like you're laying next to a wall. So your heels, hips, shoulders in a straight line. Right here, rotate, reach, and then come up. If you want to, you can add a bridge up, okay? Or you can add here. Then you do 8 each side on those. You do one more round. So that's your upper body workout. Again, if you do have weights, go ahead and use them. Water jugs are great. I would probably recommend get the gallon and then get the 1 liter also, so you have a little bit of change. Please keep the water in the same jug so we don't waste a lot of water, okay? So keep that in, and you can use it as you move forward. Or again, getting one of these is actually probably $10 or so at Shields or Target or whatever, and they're super handy. All right, so you know what I forgot to show you guys? The Bicep 21. So here it is. The Bicep 21 after the inverted row is gonna be here. So shoulders are back and down, core is tight. First you're gonna go basically the lower part of the biceps. Okay? So you do 7 here, then you do 7 on top, and then you do 7 full. Okay? Now that was obviously with the cable. If you do that with the jugs, obviously same thing. So 7 here, 7 high, and then 7 full. All right, sorry about that, but you guys got it. All right, make it a great day, you guys. Crush the workout.